Hello folks, I hope you're all doing very well, and thank you once again for being here on this channel. It means a lot. This is basically just an update on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 since the developer live stream was last week, and it was a 2-hour live stream, and just a few little bits of information that I think is worth going over as we look at some MSFS 2024 VR footage, in this case using Auto FPS, something I definitely still recommend. So there's lots of things in that live stream, and you know, if you don't want to watch the 2-hour live stream, just to listen to some of the little tidbits that we want to know about VR and particularly Sim Update 2, because really Sim Update 1 is around the corner, and while that's going to give us some stability fixes and perhaps a little bit of improvement in performance, not to mention the marketplace, which will be finally available, it's not going to be anything to write home about for VR. And actually, this is quite exciting because the beta for Sim Update 2 is going to be live very soon, as early as February, which is, well, now basically, with the intention of releasing it officially by April. And that's the one that's going to be a big deal for us, since it should have, at the very least, VR fixes. Not just with the toolbar and hopefully the mouse, which is very laggy, but also things like when reflections and shadows don't quite match up between both eyes, something I've noticed, and they did talk about that in the live stream a little bit, or at least was aware of it, so that's really great. Now the thing is about Sim Update 2, it's also going to have native DLSS 4 support. So in other words, it will be officially implemented. So you won't have to do all these annoying tweaks and all these sort of swapping files using NVIDIA Inspector, or in my case, use NVIDIA app, which I find works okay. I'll have a link to that video in the description below. But yeah, so for the time being, folks, my advice is just use MSFS 2020. And I'm really hoping that by the end of this beta period, which could be up until the start of the summer, that VR and the general stability of the sim will be much improved. Now, don't think this is a quick fire way into using 2024 by enabling this beta and everything will be great, because this is a beta still. So there could be other problems that might be affected by these other updates. So in other words, only opt into this beta once it goes live if you're going to help support Asobo and report on those bugs. So there is a little tiny bit of light at the end of this dark tunnel that is MSFS 2024 and VR. And you know, I've said this before, when it works, it is sensational. It's a fantastic sim. It looks beautiful, and especially for VFR GA flyers, it is really very, very nice. But there is a long way to go here, and I really, really hope that Sim Update 2, and especially with the beta, it's going to be a smooth sort of process. And if we can all get together on this and help support Asobo to squash those vital bugs, there may be some hope yet for 2024. But in the meantime, stick with 2020. That is my advice for the time being, because it just works so much better. It's snappier, the performance is better. It's just a lot less hassle, folks. It really is. Anyway, folks, have a great week, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care and bye for now.